Soft and luxurious, the rugs he sunk into, the paintings he looked at and almost wept, the clothes the courtiers were wearing he tried very hard not to get any of his poo or rotten eggs on. And King Eurystheus, with his curved spine, sat in a chair at the back of the room, running a finger over the top of the golden goblet. And he said, "Hercules, I think I hate you." And this is because Hercules was everything that King Eurystheus should have been. Let me back up. Hera, queen of the gods and a crazy motherfucker, looks down and sees that in 3 months' time, a baby boy is going to be born. At the moment, he's still in the womb, but his name is going to be Eurystheus. Eurystheus, that means broad strength. And he's going to be an amazing guy. He's going to be bright, he's going to be strong, he's going to be a king of 3 cities. And Hera goes, "Oh yeah, and he's of the line of Perseus. This guy's going to be a hero. This guy, he's going to be the one that's finally going to take the fight to the giants on Earth. There's this one giant, his name is Geryon, and we've wanted him dead for forever, and he's going to do it. Listen up, Geryon, I'm sending someone to kill all your monsters and punch your teeth in. I prophesy that a child born of the line of Perseus will kill all of Geryon's minions, take the fight to him, and kill Geryon himself." And Geryon looked at Hera and growled. And Zeus looked at Hera and went, "Oh, babe. Oh, babe. What an opening you've left me." "What do you mean, Zeus?" "Well, this is going to be a killer story, right?" "Yes. But my child of the line of Perseus..." No. "Yours is born in 3 months. I got one born like tomorrow. Check it out." And Hera turned to her husband and said, "Zeus, have you been sleeping with the mortals again?" "Oh, Hera, yeah." And Hera said, "Zeus, do you know how that makes me feel? That you go down to Earth and start fucking the game pieces. It's weird, Zeus, it's weird." And Zeus said, "I don't care, look what I made. Look at this baby boy, he's gonna be awesome. He's gonna be so mighty, son of Zeus. What a king this kid's gonna be." Amendment to Hera's prophecy. I'm the king of the gods, I can do this. Amendment. The very next child of the line of Perseus that is born is the one that's gonna be the hero. "Oh, and it's gonna be mine. Is that okay with you, Hera?" And Hera looks at him with dangerous, crazy eyes, and she says, "Oh yeah? Is that what you think, Zeus? Well, let's fucking see about that, shall we?" So she rolls up her sleeves, and she goes down to Earth, and she finds Eurystheus' mother, and she reaches inside, and she plucks out Eurystheus 3 months premature in ancient Greece. Nobody thinks this kid is going to survive. Everyone's sure it's going to die. And Hera looks at this mewling, bloody, broken thing. 3 months early, ripped into the world, Eurystheus, the crippled king. And she said, "Ha ha ha, Zeus, look at this, I win!" And Zeus doesn't respond at all, and that pisses her right off, because Zeus is looking at the birth of his kid. And his kid's been cooking for 9 months, and his kid is hale and whole and healthy and hearty and handsome and all the other good H words. And he comes out in a labour that lasts 10 minutes and it's painless. And he comes out giggling. And Zeus looks and he says, "Oh, what an amazing kid! Didn't I tell you, Hera? You broke yours. Use mine. Tell you what, I'll call it Hercules. That means Hera's reputation. Come on, Ares, let's get shit-faced." And Hera looks at the perfect baby Hercules and says, "You know what, Zeus? Fuck your kid." And she reaches into the clouds and she summons forth dark energies, and she rolls them into 2 writhing serpents, which she casts down from Olympus, and they land in the crib of the newborn infant Hercules. Thick, black snakes start to smother the child. Alcmene, his mother, sees this, and in horror She starts rushing over to her baby, heartbeat by heartbeat, knowing that she'll get there too late, as the fangs of the serpents, poised to pierce the infant's skin, the baby Hercules reaches up with new-formed fingers and grabs the serpents by the necks and smashes their heads together until they're dead. And then he flings them around and lets them go, bing, like Team Rocket. And Hercules is there, and he laughs, and everyone laughs, and the gods laugh, and Zeus goes, you suck, Hera. Hercules won. Hera nil. And Hera fumes. And she tries for 20 years to raise Eurystheus to be the champion that she has earned the right to call him. And he's a great king. He is wise, and he is intelligent, and he manages his cities incredibly well, and he gets the bins taken out on the same day every week without any fucking bank holiday shenanigans. But a warrior he ain't. He will never be the world's greatest archer. He has a twisted spine. His muscles didn't grow the way they should have done because of how he was born. And so, as he looks at the gleaming golden Hercules walking into his throne room, Eurystheus says, Hercules, it will give me no small amount of pleasure to send you on 10 labours, which I do hope will lead to your deaths. Your first labour. There is a small town, Nemea. You know it? Hercules says, I know of it. It's about 20 miles away. That's right. There's a lion. Go kill it. Hercules says, right, I can do that. Will you give me a horse? will I give him a horse? No. If you can find anybody in this city who'll give you a horse, Hercules, you're welcome to waste your time trying. Otherwise, off you go. Don't be ridiculous. It's 20 miles away. It'll take me 7 hours to walk there. Best get walking then. Hercules, covered in poo. It's a shit day. Turns and starts making the 7-hour walk to the town of Nemea. And when he gets there, brave citizens, when he gets there, there is peril. There is desperation. There is a damsel in distress. And 2 of her children are in the hands, the clutches of a fiendish lion. Oh no! But Hercules is a hero, fear not. And he approaches this lion with the approach he will take to all of his coming labours. Plan A is to fill it full of arrows. So he gets out his bow, he gets out his quiver, and he draws, knocks, looses, and the arrow flies straight and true towards the lion, lands smack between its eyes, and goes ping, and bounces off. And Hercules goes, well, that was unexpected. Maybe the answer's more arrows. And so he moves with the speed and grace that only a demigod can. And he pulls, knocks, launches, pulls, knocks, launches several thousand times a second. And the volume of arrows comes flying towards the lion. But don't worry, because Hercules is brave. And the lion is some distance. Oh no, it's on him! The lion bears Hercules to the ground. And it's falling at him. And its great sharp claws are tearing through the earth and smashing rocks open. And Hercules goes, shit, I can't get hit by these. And he pulls a knife that he keeps in his belt. And as the lion's breath is foul in his face, he stabs into the lion's ribs, and the knife goes, ah, and bends. And Hercules goes, it's a problem. And the lion pushes him to the ground once more, and Hercules realizes he's in a fight with a creature whose skin is impervious to blades. How do you fight something if it is impervious to blades? And Hercules thought, well, it's got tough skin. I wonder what its insides are made of. And so he wrapped one arm around the forearm of this lion and another around the other arm, and he picked it up bodily, and he smashed it into the ground. And he picked it up again, and he smashed it into the ground, and he went into a rage, and a red mist descended. And when he came to, Hercules was holding a very floppy, jelly-like lion skin, the insides of which had been absolutely pulverized against the ground. And he looked, panting, at the citizens arrayed before him, the townspeople of Nemea, who saw that he had slain the lion. They gave a great cheer! You're welcome.